There are many pollutants we face in our daily lives. Air pollutant is one we often hear about. Well, what about our water? We think of water sources being polluted with trash and oil spills. But what if water pollutant is coming from within your home? Many homes still have lead pipes, and these pipes are allowing lead to seep into our drinking water. You may be asking, why should I be concerned? Lead in your drinking water comes or can cause a large range of effects on you and your family's health. Risks include, but not exclusive to the following: lowered IQ, mood disorder, trigger immune disease, loss of appetite, harm to kidneys, and possible death. All of these risks are more harmful to children 6 and under. As you can see, this is nothing to ignore. The most common lead contaminating our drinking water comes from lead pipes, plumbing fixtures, and faucets. Any of the elements made before 1986 may also contain lead, according to the CDC. There have been steps taken to reduce the exposure of the lead. The major step was taken with the 1986 Safe Drinking Water Act and the Environmental Protection Agency Lead and Copper Rule. The Safe Drinking Can Water and Toxic Enforcement Act of 1986, enacted in November of 1986, it was intended to protect the state's drinking water source from chemicals known to cause cancer, birth defect, or other reproduction harm, and to inform citizens that about such exposure. The lead and copper rule requires water treatment techniques to reduce amount of lead and ensure it does not exceed 15 ppb or parts per billion. If the level does not exceed the minimum, the public united should inform the public, advise the steps they should take to protect themselves. You may be asking, how does this lead actually enter the water? Lead can enter drinking water when chemical reactions occur in the plumbing materials that contain lead. This is known as corrosion. The dissolve or wear away from metal and pipe fixtures. These reactions is more severe when water has high acidity or low mineral count. The amount of lead that enters the water is related to several things: the acidity or alkaline of the water, types and amounts of mineral water, amount of lead that water comes in contact with, water temperature, wear and tear of the pipes, how long water stays in the pipes, and presence of protective scales coating within the pipes. Now, you are probably asking, how do I know if my water is contaminated? Unfortunately, you cannot taste, smell, or see the lead in your water. The best way is to first identify where you think the lead may be coming from, such as service line or your household plumbing. Ask your local water department if your service line is a lead service. If it is lead, consult with them on programs and ways to assist you to safely go about removing this from your water. You can also talk with your local water department about your water being tested. There are also private labs that will test your water for you. What we can do to help minimize these risks. First, you can utilize the point of use filters. Also, drink cool water from tap. Hot water is more likely to contain lead. Boiling water will not remove the lead from the water. On a larger scale, reaching out to the legislature and asking them to help enact programs for families to identify if it is in their water and helping to eliminate the problem if they are affected by the lead. This is a widespread problem across the United States, and our leaders at our local, state, and federal levels need to be informed and that their consultees are concerned and want help guidance from them. These government entities control your infrastructure, and they are more than capable of designing programs to safeguard American from lead poisoning. I urge you to write and call your local, state, and federal representatives and apply pressure to them regarding this issue. This is a real issue that is probably affecting more people than we realize. It is critical we stand up for our children and our families.